Hey, hi guys. Sorry I can't be with you today, but I'm going to take the opportunity to show you what I've been doing in and out of work, etc., and all the other projects I've got going on. So I've been doing some OpenCV, um, computer vision, following some more guides by the fantastic Adrian Rosebrock tutorials. I came across one on detecting motion, and the tutorial um, basically detects motion using OpenCV, and then in his one that he had sends takes a picture when it detects motion and sends it up to Dropbox. I've been playing around with two versions. I've got a version running on my Mac, which I'll show you first, and then I've got another version running on my Raspberry Pi, which was the one from Adrian Rosebrook's tutorial, because he does do a lot of OpenCV stuff with Raspberry Pi. Okay, here's my development interface. I use Atom. I've tried a few other bits and a few other packages, but I keep seeming to come back to Atom. So here's the program. Basically, it imports warnings, date time, OpenCV, and imports IMUtils, which is a package written by Adrian, which has a few OpenCV functions pre-written into them, so you don't have to write them out in full. Okay, first of all, it starts up the camera here, which is the cap read for a normal camera as opposed to a Pi camera. It captures the frame, each frame of the video. It converts it to grey here, and then it blurs it here. The reason it converts it to grey and blurs it is it's easier to detect things in OpenCV when the picture is not in colour. Okay, there's a few print statements. A print statement that goes on there, which outputs the screen, and then it starts to look at the image, and then loops through, looks back at the previous images, and detects whether or not there has been motion. If there's been motion, it outputs occupied to the screen or to the window, and then if it's occupied, it takes a picture here and writes it into that directory on this one, and then adds up a counter. Okay, and then down here is just the code for quitting. So I'm going to run the Pi version, sorry, the Mac version first, which is on here. So a simple line of code: Python surveillance cam.py. Run it. It'll open up a window, and I'm going to try and stay very still. I know my mouse moving, and it's not detecting my mouth, but as soon as I move my hand in front of the camera, there you go, it's detected my hand moving, and it's taken a picture. Also, you'll notice that the text is changing from unoccupied. I'll move and it changes it to occupied. Okay, so I'll just quit that there, and then we can have a look. So it's taking the picture and just keeps overwriting the previous picture. Have a look there, and there's the picture there of me in my workshop. Okay, the Raspberry Pi version is very similar. So I'm SSH'd into my Raspberry Pi, even though the Pi is only sat in front of me. I need to run the. Sorry, I should have been in the correct directory. Wasting time. Where are we looking for? Surveillance. So change directory to surveillance. List that, and I want pi surveillance.py. Sorry, wrong. If I run it on here, it's not going to work because it needs a video to output to. So I need to start VNC server, which creates a link into the Pi on video, and then I need to start VNC viewer on my Mac. I know it's 2F4. Open that. Put in the password. And obviously you can do this from anywhere as long as you're connected to the same network. And open up a terminal. List that. Go into change directory to surveillance. List that, and I want. I've already run it previously, so hopefully the code. There we go. Right, Python 2 pysurveillance.py. Now this version from Adrian has a configuration file, The configuration file is a text file called a JSON file, which just has certain parameters. So that's where you would put your for this one, it uploads it to Dropbox, and that's where you put your Dropbox login and password. There's also a lot of other parameters in there that you can use. You can do away with the configuration file, actually just write them into the code, but it makes it easier to have a configuration file to do. Okay, so we'll just run this one. See it working on the Pi. It should, there we go, warming up. And there we go, there's the window open, and as you can see, here's my workshop. Put my hand in front of the camera there. There we go. All right. And it's lagging a bit for some reason. I don't know why it's lagging. Here we go. So there it is, looking at my workshop window. As you can see, it's very grey. I'll just go outside. Okay, I didn't see that. Hopefully you did. I don't know if the camera's working. You'll be able to tell me whether it is. I can't remember if this takes a picture or not. But anyway, if you close the window on these programs, it doesn't quit. We seem to have a bit of a lag here. I don't know, probably a network problem, which sometimes happens in my shed. So if I Control and C out of that program, there we go, quit there. Go and have a look in the folder and see if I think that's the one, that intruder. See if we took a picture. There we go. Just to prove it's not all lies. There is me walking past the shed just now. Okay, hope you like that. If anyone's interested in learning a little bit more about it, then through Matt, drop me an email, and I can send you the various links to look at it. Okay, have a good weekend, everyone. Bye bye now.